In the 1980s, the Pine Hills section of Orlando gained a reputation as being one of the most crime-addled communities in Florida. Crime rates skyrocketed, violent crimes, including gun crimes, stayed pretty steady. 4 years ago, the North Patrol Division of the Orlando Police Department upped their presence there. With the cooperation of the local community, crime has seen a notable decline. This past Saturday afternoon, about 20 people gathered in a parking lot on Silver Star Road, right between Pine Hills and the Willows. 4 golf carts were lined up. A pickup truck loaded with a couple dozen brand new skateboards occupied the spaces. In a few minutes, everybody will file out onto the street in a procession. The goal today?
We're out here to inject positivity in the community. So we want to stop and talk to these people. We want to connect with these people. And like I said, in order to make a difference, if we can get one person out of each community, just one person, and connect with that person through some type of program, whatever we have to offer, that's what we want to do. And that's how we started. All right, guys? So let's do that. Let's have a good day.
That's Antoine Edwards. He goes by Another Chance, and he manages the Protect Thy Head Ministries.
We don't go around parts. We don't pass nobody. We don't leave anybody. We're not doing that. We stay together.
Another Chance has gathered members of Protect Thy Head with representatives of other ministries, area nonprofits, and elected officials to reach into Pine Hills neighborhoods and connect with youth and families to share a message of peace.
We're losing family members. You know, although we're not related, it's still a small United City. And so when one person loses a family member, we all lose as a family member because we're all God's children. So there's just been a lot of crime here in Orlando, and it's touching close to home. I have lost a lot of loved ones involved with crime. And so we're trying to make a difference by injecting into society some type of positivity. We're offering programs, alternative routes, jobs, different things that we can offer these groups of people so they know that we're out there. We're out there to make a difference.
And that is why Chance and his crew are spending their Saturday driving from neighborhood to neighborhood, looking for people to connect with. And why golf carts?
For the last 6 years, Stop the Violence has been walking. We've been walking in the sun. We had like 50 to 100 people walking 5 years ago from here. And the furthest you can get is maybe 3-4 miles in the sun. So we want to make a bigger impact. The golf carts will allow us to hit more neighborhoods, talk to more people, and get more done.
Chance's crew includes Zach Moldoff. He is the founder of Skate Buds. He uses skateboarding to connect with kids and help them find a productive outlet for their energy. And today is a perfect opportunity for Zach to make those connections. He's loading about 20 brand new skateboards into a pickup.
This is exactly the type of stuff that we're looking to be involved in, is to get out in the community, just make contact with folks. It doesn't have to all be at the skate park. You know, it's easy for me to go to the skate park and then connect with people who are there, but the real issue is to take people who aren't already going to the skate park and let them know that it's a place for them as well.
For Zach, skateboarding provided an off-ramp from a destructive future. He wants to share that experience with others.
I started skateboarding when I was 13, and I had a lot of unfortunate circumstances growing up, and that was the first time that I felt like I could take control of my life. And
Autumn Jackson is with Higher Power Miracle Church. She knows firsthand that idle hands are the devil's workshop.
First of all, they don't have anything to do. We have no kind of programs or anything. I remember like one of my days when I was growing up, we had the skating ring, we had the game room, we had different activities that we can also do.
Phyllis Simon is also with Higher Power Miracle Church. She feels there are many variables contributing to the violence.
I think that a lot of times because our families, a lot of our mothers are younger, and maybe because of, that could be something to do with it. And guns and things are so liberal on the streets now and everything. I think anybody pretty much can carry one.
Curbing violence at the grassroots level requires some legislative muscle. Connecting the dots between the crime in the streets of Orlando to action in Tallahassee can be tenuous for some lawmakers. For State Representative Anna Eskamani, this is home.
I think we often hear about gun violence in the media, and we hear the loss of life. We don't always hear the stories of folks that are actually trying to combat gun violence and really lead with a violence intervention lens. And I support this work fully in legislature, but I also want to support it on the ground.
Representative Eskamani acknowledges that efforts to combat violent crime require a symbiotic relationship. Does violence intervention begin at the grassroots level with community members like Another Chance? or in the chambers of the Florida State House.
It's kind of like chicken and the egg, right? I think it has to be both. I think these programs need more funding. This is so incredibly impactful at a hyper-local level, but in the day, our grassroots organizations also need resources.
All the drivers, take the keys out for me and bring them to me, please.
Yes, sir. Love you, baby. Okay, I got you. How you been, man? All right. Hey, how you doing? All over there, stop. All right, baby. You know what to say? You ain't no violence though. When I say I do it, but y'all roll up, y'all can stop the violence. That's right. Y'all can keep it that way. Oh, well, you know, you walk everybody go to those two. I was in the pit now, you know.
No, it's about stop the violence. We're doing it for stopping the violence in the community. Yeah.
What? You need me a hug? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We're doing the right thing. Don't get like this. My tree on my back.